What's going on, everyone? It's Captain Swaggins. Today I'm playing Grounded. This game came out yesterday. It's pretty much a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids version survival game. You ever watched that movie when you're in the 90s? I'm a 90s kid, so that's what I grew up watching. But we're going to jump in. So I'm going to have a little spoiler alerts throughout the game. So if you're wanting, like right now this is beta form. It's free to play on Game Pass. Through, I don't know if you can play it on PC, not quite sure. I know you can play it on Xbox. So, there is multiplayer and there's single player. I'm going to play single player and start a new game for this video. So, getting into the beginning of the video, the game, tongue tied today, you got different levels. So, medium stress level, manage thirst, hunger, health, and stamina while you fight to survive. And you got mild, your yard is a hostile environment, but stats are more forgiving and friendly fire is off. And then you have low, which is the hardest mode, the most punishing way to live, the teeny life, creatures are tougher, vitals are harder to keep filled, and everything breaks faster. Then you have creative mode. There's nothing, you don't have to worry about nothing. You just craft, explore, kind of like, hit the wrong button. Kind of like Minecraft creative mode. So, you got 4 characters to choose from. I'm gonna choose... Oh, we'll go through all the voices first.
Hey, nice to meet you. The name's Max. Maxwell Smalls.
Hey, I'm Willow. Willow Branch.
For some reason, Pete is not having a voice right now.
Alley whoop.
Wait,
My name's Peter. My friends call me Pete.
there we go. I'm gonna choose Pete. We'll go and start this. So this, like I said, there's probably gonna be some spoilers in this. I'll kind of go. I mean, it's not the full game right now. It's kind of like beta form. So it is a game preview. So what I say right now could actually change or be altered throughout the process. I think my mic is way too loud, but I'm not sure. I mean, if my mic is too loud. Been messing with settings today.
Whoa, Pete. Oh, looks like you really stepped in it this time. Just where in the world are you? Hello? Hello? All right, Pete. Remember your scout training. Step 1, get your bearings.
Alright, so you spawn in here. Like, this is where everybody spawns in this little incubator thing. So, you journey out into the world of grass and mushrooms and leaves and rocks and all kinds of critters. Pretty much like any other survival game. You just run around and collect pretty much about anything you see.
Dad are not going to be happy about this. Well, Pete, you always wanted to go on an adventure.
I'll go ahead and grab some things real fast.
Wow, look at the size of that Chunky Chubb's league-approved baseball. It's the size of my dang house.
So pretty much anything you pick up, as you can see, new crafting ideas, roasting pit, whatever you pick up. I'll grab this sap real fast. Sap gathers around on trees. They got it where you can actually go on top of the baseball. Get a kind of a view where you are. There's a house right here. There's a couple other houses all around us. The reason why it's making that noise right now is because I'm near a research station, which I'm going to get to. I'm going to grab some mushrooms. Ready? See if I can. This is the craft menu. So right now I can make a spear. Actually, I need one more sprig. These are sprigs. These are plant fiber. And you hit A to craft or X to craft and create and put it in your hand. So now we have a spear. Alright, so now...
Well, logic dictates that there are probably more of these stations around. Maybe if I keep searching, I'll find some clues. Or someone.
Okay, so, the analyzer, there's a bunch of them around the map. You analyze anything that you pick up off the ground, or pick up at all. You research. Like, I just researched that and learned how to make an axe. This will research this to make the woven fiber, and I got one more. I'm gonna research the sap. I got plant lab, workbench, and something else. Okay, you can see it in time. So now I can actually craft. Actually, let me craft some of these. Oh, plant fiber. There's an ant. They're very hostile creatures right now. They're just carrying stuff from their anthill. This is like their pass. So I'm going to create one of these. Button. I need 3 sprigs. Sprig. This gnat gets too close to me. I'm hitting it. Yep, there he is. These gnats really don't hurt you. They're just a pest. Just like in real life. They can be a little hard to hit at times. I'm not gonna worry about them. I'm gonna make my axe. Gets close, I'll hit him again. But you go and craft my axe here, and pretty much with the axe you can cut, blades of grass. Then they kind of break apart like that, and you collect them. Inventory's full. I think you can hold up to four or five different stacks, and you can kind of just lay them down right here. I'm actually going to grab one real fast. Go and analyze the blade of grass, so I can make triangle wall. So we got blades of grass, which are used to make bases and stuff, like doors, walls, stuff like that for the low end kind of thing. You get plant fiber for a lot of plant fiber for hitting the bottom of the stalks. Right, I'm gonna roll and walk over here. This is how you get wood, but it's called weed. But it's how you get logs to make wooden structures. I needed a level 2 axe. Actually, hold on. Kill the lawn mine to get that gnat.
Look at the size of that thing. It's probably the size of a bathroom scale?
Don't really need to do anything in top. I'm gonna, this is part of the story. Can't even get up there right now. Go over and activate it real fast. Go activate it. All the lasers are working besides that one over there. And this will be the spoiler alert that I'm getting to, because right now there ain't got a gnat smacking me around, but this is part of the story. I haven't completed the Haunter story, I just know about it because I've had friends complete it. So once you get this, turn the scale on, you activate target, and you get all the lasers right. See how this laser's kind of beaming? It's not working correctly. You have to go over there and kill them little mites, the little thing I just killed a few minutes ago that was eating a gnat. You go through, you kill a bunch of them on the wires, it fixes that. Come back over here, you hit activate, and it does like some kind of thing with this, and then it shoots the laser beam. An explosion happens over there at the tree. You go find out the tree, and then you find out that there's a robot over there. You kill the robot, and that's pretty much all that I've known so far. I think that's pretty much all that's in the game at the moment. At least that's what my buddy told me. And here's a giant ladybug. Ladybugs are harmless unless you hit them, and then they will one-shot you. I'm just sitting here riding on a ladybug. So as you can see, there's gnats that fly around. They're just a pest, like in real life. They don't bother you. They just might, yeah, they just smack me like that right there. You hear, and then all of a sudden you get hit. Ants, they don't bother you unless you kill them. They will bother you. They will try to raid you. Put a storage container out here. I'm getting knocked off right now, but you put a storage container out here in the open and put a bunch of stuff in it. The ants will come raid it and destroy it and take everything out of it, especially if you have food in it. There's these little wax weevils, the little black bugs that are running around. I haven't seen one. Normally the ants are out chasing them. If I can find one. But they look like little beetles, but with elephant trunks. Water, actually.
Nice and clean.
That's how you get water. Do not drink water that is stagnant around here. There's just like ponds, if I can find one, actually. Drink from a pond of water. I know there's one over here. There's a wax weevil. If you kill him, you get parts from insect parts, and then you can eat him. You have to cook them in the cooking pot. Well done. Let's see if I can find it real fast. The roasting pit. That's how you cook food. Now, water like this right here, do not hold down and slurp unless you're really thirsty and you're about to. Hit it once. Don't hit it anymore because you'll kill yourself from hunger. Your hunger will drop down to 0 and you get poisoned. You pretty much just puke everything up anyway. So, that's how, like, water droplets form around, like, leaves and stuff. You just walk over and smack the leaf like this, and the water droplet will fall. Also, there is certain stuff you can interact with around the map, like this big, giant bunch of Tropicop, whatever the heck it is. As you can see, the yellow, it is, I'm actually going to drink some to fill me up, but sometimes throughout the day, it'll drip different drops of it. These do it, and there's water sprinklers around the map that also drop water. The tree, when you walk around go around the tree over there, every morning there is like dew on the ground, and it forms around that tree and comes down. Speaking of water, there's another spot right there. The water's not really hard, and these things, the Epic Honeydew, you can actually drink them too. And food, you can, like I said, you can eat bugs, like this little green guy, you can kill him and cook them. The gnats, the wax weevils, Once you go around the tree over here, there's acorns and stuff. You can get acorn bits and eat. You can obviously eat the mushrooms, which I need to do again.
Choke it down, Pete. It's worse than Dad's Brussels sprouts.
I'm just trying to stay alive for this little intro. So you pretty much can go to base. Right now, like I said, there ain't much to the story besides what's going on. It's just survival, and it's actually really hard to survive on here. I played for a few hours yesterday. Me and my buddy did. I died like I don't know how many times. So if you hit an ant right now, like if I hit an ant, I'm not gonna hit him, but if you hit an ant, they will swarm. You know, like normal. I don't know if you know anything analogy about ants or anything like that, but they have a pheromone that they release when they're getting attacked, and it will alert everything else in the colony to come attack. Pretty much what they do on here. Fire ants are really good for them. Once a fire ant bite or stings, sets a pheromone and lets everybody know there's an intruder, and the fire ants will swarm you. I have been watching Fire Nation way too many times on YouTube. So it's pretty much about it. What's going on? You just survive. You play the story. You build bases. I plan on building a giant base somewhere with a wall, because once you start building bases, like we built a base near the scale, the laser system, and after a while, after cooking and stuff like that, it drawed spiders and a bunch of other creatures out, and they started killing us, and they destroyed our whole entire base. So that's why my buddy built the base up on the tree, because apparently insects can't climb in this game. So spiders can jump, but like you can literally go up on a leaf like this right here if a spider's down there, and literally stay here and shoot them with a bow and arrow constantly. So there's that. I'll try to see if I can find some spiders. The ladybug, if you hit the ladybug and don't have no armor on, it will one-shot you. Like, you will die instantly. Spiders, you die instantly. The weird-looking beetles that are around the map, like big giant beetles. Not these little guys, but the big giant ones. Oh, there's a spider. You'll know when you're close to spiders because the grass starts moving. These are the orb web spiders. You can get pretty close to them, just don't let them see you. But if you shoot them with a bow and arrow, like, they're little weaklings. They don't like you too much. If they get hurt, they'll run away. The ones you gotta watch out for are the wolf spiders, which are twice the size of them. I don't know, maybe not twice the size, but it seems like that is when they're up on you. The wolf spiders hide around like holes and stuff like that, like they do in real life. That's kind of neat. Sometimes you gotta watch sneaking around. Like, there's normally, see that little thing right there? These two things? These two things are grub worms. Make a shovel and you build it. You can actually.
The brave adventurer strode forth, approaching the mouth of the foreboding cave. What horrors awaited within?
Okay, that's never happened before. And it gets dark in here, so. Yeah, I'm not liking the way this looks. But we're gonna end this episode. But there's spiders and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah. Big giant spider. Not hit the spider webs, it will actually alert him just like that. I'm dead. Yep, just got killed. Okay, anyway. I just got killed by a wolf spider. That was a wolf spider. And that is what happens. You don't have no armor or nothing to wear when you attack a wolf spider. you pretty much die. I died so many times by a wolf spider yesterday. It wasn't funny, but if you don't have a lean-to, you'll spawn right back here, and pretty much you just run around and go back. Like if you want to journey back down there and get your loot, you can. Because like if you die there, your backpack will be there. You can go back and pick it up. If I hit this ant right now, this is what happens when you hit a worker ant. I could probably actually kill them. Nope. See how they all swarmed? There's more, like they all showed up. Alright. So, I died over there. And, well, I didn't have anything on my backpack. If I would have collected something and died right here, there'd be another backpack here. Like, you can, right now it's kind of broken, so you can actually fill this whole entire area with dead bodies or backpacks and go by and collect all of them. It doesn't disappear. Like, you know, like most games, when you die over there with that backpack and you die over here with this backpack, the last one that you dropped before that would disappear. It doesn't work on here. That's at the moment. It might be coming in a later date, but it doesn't work that way. So right now it's actually kind of, you want to go back and go get your stuff. Yeah.
It's getting quite late. I should construct some shelter and get some sleep.
And stuff like that. So just want me to build a lean-to because it's getting late and I'm yawning. So there is different lights. You got plant lamp and scones and stuff like that. And there's so much stuff I haven't figured out yet. How to make the level 2 axe. This right here gives you dry grass to make torches. Yep, I don't know if I covered this yet. To get wood, you know, you gotta have level 2 axe to cut these down to get wood. And then the dandelions, like that right there, which you find in the grass and blow on as a kid. You cut them down. I don't have the dandelions. If you cut them down, you'll get wood from them. And if you collect one of the things on it, it turns into a glider. So when you like, instead of jumping from the tree and getting fall damage, you can actually jump and glide down with the dandelion. So there's different armor in the game. Stuff like that. So I'm gonna go in this video. I don't want to make it too long for y'all. It's already been 20 minutes, 23 minutes. Snack comes and checks me out. Let me know if y'all want me to continue playing this or doing like a little episodes of it, seeing what we can build and what we can do. Thought I'd go ahead and do some gameplay of it on my channel. And I'm going to be doing some more. So I got another game beta that I'm going to be doing here soon. So thanks everybody for watching and keep gaming.